Hey Capricorn, let's get into your read. Remember to take the messages as they resonate and apply specifically for you. We are doing if you are in alignment with what you're manifesting. So Capricorn, are you in alignment or not? Yes, you are. And I see that a lot of you or whoever it is that I'm talking to, um, is definitely very money based right now, very focused on their finances and their stability. And also, someone here could be focused on protecting what they already have built thus far. The thing is, though, I'm seeing that someone could be kind of disappointed in how something didn't work out for them. So it's like somebody here is not looking at something from a different point of view. Somebody is stuck on what hasn't worked or what isn't working rather than seeing what is working for them. So I'm getting that some of you could kind of be like in la la land, like not really realizing that things are actually working for you and working in your favor, because you're so stuck on what is not working or what hasn't worked in a way that you would have liked it to work. So if you just like open your mind and change your perspective on how you're looking at something, for some of you, maybe the strategy of looking at the cup half empty, half full will work best for you in this situation right now, because whatever it is that you think is not working for you, it actually is working for you. But the thing is that timing is of the essence right now with what's going on. So the biggest thing for you to do right now, Capricorn, so that it truly works in your favor, is to change the way that you're perceiving the situation. Because if you keep focusing on what you think isn't working or why something didn't work in a specific way, what is going to end up happening is you will miss the details that actually matter for what's coming in for you. You're going to need those details. So change your perspective on how you're seeing something right now, because reality is it definitely is working for you, especially if you're career based right now or finance focused on building more up in your finance area. That's what you're meant to be doing right now. Something could be taking some time to manifest as far as your finances, but it's for a specific reason. And I'm hearing for some of you that it's because if you would have had what it is or whatever amount it is that you're waiting on or whatever it is you're waiting for, if you would have had that right now as you're listening to this, some way, somehow you would have fucked that up and you would have invested it into the wrong people and or into the wrong things. So if something is taking time for a specific reason, but you're definitely on the right path and you're definitely in alignment. So right now, just fix your perspective on how you're looking at something right now. Don't think that it's not working because it didn't work in the way that you wanted it to work, because it's definitely working. All you got to do is look at the cup half empty, half full. For what you need to know right now. For some of you, if there is a situation within the workplace um, that may come to an end, I know it's easier said than done, but the thing that is telling me here is to not make a big fuss about it. Don't feel overwhelmed about it, because right after that, there is something that is coming right in right after that. So the reason why something may be ending, it's not going to be for all of you, but for the ones that is full, the reason why something may end for you in the workplace is because your time is up there and it's time for you to move on, and you're going to have some new communication coming in for you, some new type of travels or some new adventure that's going to lead you to that new environment you're meant to be in, or that new industry or new work that you're meant to do. So don't fret about it. Like I said, I know it's easier said than done. For others of you that may not resonate with, you just may have a lot on your plate. You may have a lot of responsibilities to take care of. Um, something is it's a certain kind of way that you're going about something, so it's leading back to your perception of something. It's a certain kind of way that you're going about something that needs to end. The way that you're seeing and viewing something needs to end. All of these responsibilities that may be on your plate, it's time for you to develop a new strategy so that you can start working better with in your schedule or within your routines or within your daily day-to-day living. It's time for you to develop a new strategy. Something needs to come to an end within your mind frame with the way that you're viewing something. Start planning better. Start setting up a new schedule. Sit down and figure out how you best plan. How do you work best? How do you thrive best? What kind of environment are you better at thriving in? We're trying to get out of survivor mode and go into thriving mode. Okay, we don't want to survive anymore, Capricorn. We want to survive. We want to be stable. We want to create legacies, not just for the moment adventures. We want whatever it is that we're working towards to build forever. Okay, so it's time to start looking at something more for the long term rather than for what's going on right now, because that's really going to help you with whatever this new adventure that is that you have coming in. As far as your advice, Capricorn, make sure you are given to what is reciprocating to you, okay? Whether this be people, places, things, habits. Like for example, if you got a habit and it really doesn't help you in your day to day life, like it doesn't add on, it just takes away from, like, say you have a spending habit, it don't matter what you're spending on. Is it beneficial for what you're buying though? If it's not beneficial, and we're not talking about in the case of your wants, we're talking about in the case of your needs, not your self pleasures. So is it actually benefiting you? It's stuff like that. It could be anything. It's for all of you. It's going to be different, but make sure you are reciprocating to what and to who is reciprocating to you. Make sure that all your scales are balanced in your life and in every aspect, whether it be your relationship, your social friendships, your social circle, work, family, whatever the case may be. Just make sure that there's balance all around the board, not you just giving more or taking more. Make sure you're also giving what you're receiving as well as receiving what you're giving. Okay, so just basically make sure the energies match up. Your intuition is guiding you into something great, so make sure that you're tapping into your intuition. And at this point, it'll be best for you to lead with love and acts of kindness rather than focusing on what you can receive from something or someone, or what you can get out of something or someone. That is part of your healing. That's also going to help you in some way, shape, or form. It's going to be different for all of you. But the best thing for you right now, Capricorn, since you're normally usually a very stable and grounded person, the thing here now, you're being challenged with tapping into your emotional state. That's going to be a challenge because it's not that you don't feel anything, it's just that you rarely act out in your feelings. And I'm not saying act out in your feelings in an irrational way, but what I am seeing here is that it's something about your emotions. It's the same thing that I told Taurus, and Taurus is also a grounded sign. But it's the same thing I told Taurus, though. It's something about y'all being challenged to be in y'all emotions right now and doing things out of acts of kindness and not doing things because you want to know what you can receive back or get in return. It has something to do with where you're meant to go in your next journey and chapter. So just make sure that you're following what your spirit guides are putting into your intuition for you to follow, okay? Man and or woman, all right? You will soon be surprised and grateful for how everything happened the way it did for you to receive better and greater. It's all adding up in your favor. Trust the process and how things are unfolding. So, as I said before, you may not see how something is going to work for you, but it is working for you. So change your perspective and stop thinking that things and or people are working against you. And if you know for a fact that someone is trying to work against you, you do not have to deal with them. Plain and simple, you control the destiny of how you want things to go in your life, but you do not get to control how they happen all the time. And that's fine. Because in this case, if you knew how something was happening for you, you probably would try to find a way to control it, and it will fuck everything up. So you're fine, Capricorn. Stay the course. follow your intuition, tap into what your spiritual guides are sending you, and please just listen to yourself at this point and do things out of acts of kindness. Until next time, this is Yanal Talk. Bye.